Hello, my name is Sinrali, and I am here to take you on a guide through Golden Wasteland. So when I first started playing, I looked for guides for how to get through Golden Wasteland, and there were guides for how to find all of the wax in Golden Wasteland. There were guides for how to find and get all of the spirits in Golden Wasteland. And there was a guide for like some safe places to stop in Golden Wasteland that did help quite a lot. But there were no guides that just sort of went, how do I just get through from one end to the other, just safely through an area, which I kind of wanted because sometimes I wanted to just get to a specific area of Golden Wasteland without attracting krill along the way, and I just wanted to know how to get through each area, A to B, start to finish. So this is my guide for how to get through the Golden Wasteland, because we know that krill can be scary, and especially when you're first starting out, they can be quite scary. But we're going to put on our brave pants, and we are going to go through the Golden Wasteland together, and I'm going to show you how to get through safely. This first area is really quite simple. Right now it's quite dim because it looked like there was a shattering event that just happened. It looks it might have just finished. And this area is simple. All you've got to contend with is crabs, and you can fly right over them, or you can long call or big honk, and you can tip them over and they won't bug you anymore. So let's just get through this area very, very quickly. Now, even though you don't actually need all your wedges to do this first area, I like to grab a candle on the way in and just make sure I am fully charged so that I feel ready. With this first area, there are quite a few ways to get through it safely, but there are two that are just good old reliable ways, and that is taking the left path or taking the right path. I'm going to show you both. So taking the left path is coming over here, and that krill has just come out the far end, and when they see the manta, which they didn't right now, they have their red light on the manta, and then you can just fly straight across the other side, avoiding the krill, of course. But if they don't see the manta, or if you want to just follow the krill across, you can follow them along this right-hand side. This pipe is mostly safe, so you can safely just walk your way along this pipe. I'm actually going to stay here and show you that it is safe by staying here until the krill goes over me again. This time they've seen the manta. They attack. Okay, so the krill is going to come back and it's going to sweep along this pipe. And even though its blue light will shine directly over me, it shouldn't see me. If it does, this will be an exciting video. Oh no, it's coming in high, so I guess I'll stay here for one more rotation of the krill. Here he comes. See? So the blue light shone directly over where I was standing, but couldn't see me. This end of the pipe, where he's shining his light now, is not safe. But once he's over there, you can just go flying up behind him. Just make sure you don't go too soon. You don't want to touch him. Another place you can hide. This is a safe spot to hide behind this brick wall here. And if you're short enough, which I am not, you can also hide behind these little things here. But I discovered that I was too tall to hide behind those. So before this little graveyard area, I am going to recharge myself. There is a convenient candle right here, but if there weren't a candle, then you can just stand over here where this winged light is and recharge yourself. It's a little slower than recharging yourself on a memory candle. This area used to freak me out when I was first starting out because it felt like there were about 20 krill just hanging around. There aren't. There are like 4, maybe 5. I don't know. But there's not that many, and they're really easy to avoid. So the first spot I'm going to head for is this little platform here. It is a safe spot. It's where this other winged light is, and I'm going to recharge myself here while I wait. Looks like there's someone here with me. Hello. And I'm going to wait until the krill that goes by directly in front of us here turns around and goes past in the other direction towards the right. Perfect. And once they are gone, I'm going to head for this first set of ribs. So this is a safe spot to stand in. The krill won't see you here, and they will just go on their merry little way underneath you. There are 2 krill that pass by this set of ribs, and they go on this side, as you can see, and on this side. Our next safe spot is up there on that tall structure with the ribs poking out of it as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I am not going to fly in front of a krill. So see how they've both turned out and away right now? This is the perfect time to make our little flight across. And you can see there is another krill that has just passed through the structure that we are about to land on. So that is actually a perfectly timed demonstration that the bottom of the structure is not a safe spot. But up here is perfectly safe. And then from here, once that krill has gone by underneath, or if that krill is off to the right, you are safe to continue on your way into the next area. Now here I like to recharge myself and get a little bit of extra boost to my wings, and there are usually some candles here as well because other people like that too. Sometimes miss that I get put into open winged flight automatically when I jump, and then I try and go into open winged flight when I'm already in. So this area up the top here, this whole building is safe even when the krill have been released into the main battlefield area. They don't come up here unless somebody lures them up here. But left to their own devices, they don't come up here. And they don't, in fact, see you here either. Or although they do come scarily close to here, so it can be a little bit nerve-wracking to watch a krill go past right here, but they don't see you. This area is reasonably straightforward. You can just, if you want to get through it, hoof it straight to the end, light the button, and then when the cutscene happens, that's when the krill get released, but you can just go right up the stairs into the temple and you will be perfectly safe. So that is how to get through Golden Wasteland. There is one more area that I would like to show you, which is the shipwreck area, also known as the crab fields. I think that might actually be its real name, but I can never remember that straight off. I always call it shipwreck first. And that area always has a krill circling around it, and it is actually reasonably easy to get through, and there's heaps of safe places in there as well when you know where they are and where to find them. So this time, hopefully I will be able to demonstrate this side. I will wait until the krill sees the manta, and then I will just fly straight for the other side. There he goes. I am just going to go for it. With the shipwreck area, I like going in this top pipe because you get a better vantage point and you start off higher, which means that you can see better. While I miss the pipe several times, you can see better what the krill is doing from up here. When you come through that upper pipe, you end up at the pipe above the one that you go through if you come in the lower pipe. So you can see here the krill is doing a circuit of that shipwreck, and they are going around clockwise. So they will come from right to left in front of the ship from this direction and left to right behind the ship. So as the krill is going that way, this is actually a really good time to head towards the ship because he's going to go around the other side. You don't want to leave it too late. I may have left it a little late. It might be a little tight for me, but I'm going to head for this triangular entrance here. So if you are doing the winged light run and wanting to get the winged light, it is just through here, and it is down there. Then I would head over to this little platform where you can stand here safely and the krill can't see you, and wait until he has gone back around that side of the ship, and then when he's done that, it is safe to continue on out the other side to where the other winged light is over this side. Looks like some other people are doing a winged light run right now. But that is basically my guide for getting through the Golden Wasteland. There are heaps of places that you can actually stand inside that ship. So long as you are undercover, you are generally safe. That whole, I guess, command area, no, it's not a crow's nest. That whole area up that is directly under the krill right now is pretty safe, actually, even standing up in that top area there. And yeah, that is it, and that is the guide. You did really well. We got through. We are tough. And now that you know how to get through, you can go to Golden Wasteland with much more confidence. And good luck.